so they just ignore the issue altogether. You may dislike them because they don't believe in climate change. Scientists keep telling us we're overheating the planet, and conservatives don't seem to care.
All right,
They're
people.
more concerned about profits than
Just gonna do a little
safety.
streaming.
What good is money if you have no planet to spend it on? You may dislike them because they're obsessed with guns. How are we ever going to stop gun violence if we don't get guns off the streets? And how are we ever going to get guns off the streets if conservatives block every common sense gun law? You may dislike them because they're so intolerant. What's the harm of calling somebody by their preferred pronouns?
Alright, let's see. I think I bonked my camera.
Instead of obsessing over every kind of behavior they don't like. You may dislike them because if they got their way, they get
I almost just threw my scissors at myself. We're good. Alright, there we go.
Separation of church and state. Hello, fascism. After all that, you might
Alright,
sum
we
up
got light.
one word.
I got a new headset, so we'll see if you guys
Been there.
can
Surprised me. I find
notice
they
any
actually have
difference,
reasons for thinking the way they do. Here are some
any improvement,
abortion.
or anything like that. My other one wasn't broken or anything yet. Give me 1 second. Snagged. There we go. But I'll show you my old set. This stuff is just so worn out. So I just went and got myself another set. Plus, I think the actual earpieces I think are going. So it's having to turn it up ever so slightly louder and louder and louder, and stuff like that. So. Plus, I hated the little remote. This one has a pretty nice one, actually. It's got like it's much clearer. I can tell when it's actually muted. And then, you know, different mutes and stuff. So, we'll see. What is that I just got on my... I don't know what that is. Yeah, something on here. Sorry. I'll end up washing this anyways, so... So happy Thursday, everybody. How's everyone doing? What's going on in your world? What are you reading, watching, playing, or working on? As you can tell, I'm working on this. When I finish with this black strand, depending on what time it is, I might switch and start prepping some stuff for another project I'm going to be working on. Maybe. I'm curious, what would you guys say if I tried to sort of do some dyeing, like Ida, however you pronounce it, dyeing on stream? Is that something people would be interested in, not interested in, indifferent? Let me know, because I'm considering it. I know there's a couple pieces I want to dye for a couple projects that I want to get ready to go. One is going to be a gift for a friend. The other one, I might do a couple small pieces. So, for background, I'm going to turn my music down just a touch. Okay, so like some background, my dad's biological mother passed away when he was very young. I think he was like 2. So he never really knew her. My grandfather remarried this woman, Virginia. I think my dad was pretty young even when they remarried. So all growing up, you know, through high school, college, you know, so on, you know, since I was born, Virginia, my grandmother, you know, was around. She was my grandfather's wife. You know, I didn't think of her any less than family. Fast forward to, it was like 2000-ish. They got divorced. And a lot of my dad's family kind of like shunned her. But we didn't, because like we didn't have a bad relationship with her. I mean, we had a fine relationship with her. It wasn't like we were best friends or anything, but you know, we had nothing against her. So we maintained a relationship with her. And, you know, fast forward even to like my wedding in 2014, you know, I invited her because by all accounts, she's my grandmother, you know, as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, last year? This year? This year. It was early this year, like February. It feels so much longer ago. She fell, or not fell, rather, she, her daughter was supposed to come over, and they were supposed to go, like, out to lunch and have, like a mother-daughter day, and when her daughter got there, she was, like, naked, unconscious on her bed. She'd, like, passed out after, like, a shower or something. So they got her moved into, you know, like an assisted living facility, because she wasn't, you know, she's always had diabetes, and it's never been, like, properly managed, or at least it's been very, like, fluctuating, so she's had a hard time managing it, rather. So anyways, they moved her, and so she's been since, like, February this year in, like, an assisted living facility, and she just got moved to a new one. I think that's closer to her daughter. So I was going to make her, she used to collect gnomes. And I forget the name of them. My mom told me the name and I forgot. But she used to collect these little gnomes, like hundreds of them. They were all over her house. I was going to make her a collection of like a couple small, you know, because she doesn't have a lot of room and stuff where she's at. But just small, like, decorations that she could hang up that are gnomes for, like, the seasons or the holidays. So I was going to try to do maybe, like, 4 or 6. Minimum. I was going to do, like, one for each season, like, you know, winter, spring, summer, and fall. And then I was going to maybe do a couple kind of, like, themed ones, so like a Christmas themed one, you know, for the holidays. One, two, three. Yep. Okay. So I was gonna do at least like I said, I was thinking maybe like 4, one for each season, and then maybe like a patriotic one, you know, that she could put up for like President's Day and 4th of July and Veterans Day kind of one. And then maybe like an Easter one, maybe like a Halloween one, you know, just a couple so that she can kind of decorate around her room. But these would be small enough that like they won't take up a ton of room. So I gotta look at I bought a couple of patterns. Hey JB, how you doing? Yeah, so I got some patterns. I just gotta look at them and see how big they are and what I want to do with them. What's going on, JB? Nothing much. Recovering from a cold. My husband's at a concert tonight, so I got the night free. I mean, not free, the baby's here, but, you know, I'm not obligated to... Sorry, I thought I heard the baby crying. But yeah, I'm not, like, obligated to, like, you know, watch shows or anything. I got my night free to myself. What about you? How's it going? How does my mic sound? Good? Bad? Louder? I got a new headset, so... Little man is good. He just turned 2 a couple weeks ago. his language is really taken off. You know, he's starting to talk a lot more. Fly. Yeah, he's starting to talk a lot more. He's got, you know, he's super, super into cars and dinosaurs. Sorry, I'm trying to debate which way I want to go with this guy. Yeah, he's doing good. He was sick last week. And if you can tell, I'm recovering from whatever crud he brought home. So, yeah, recovering from that. But yeah, otherwise, everything's going pretty good here. Work's been a little crazy. We got, like, no, it's not, as far as I know, it's not COVID. I did 3 tests. They were all negative. So, I mean, unless, oh, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Sugar, that's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? That's alright, I'll go back up now. Yeah, I did 3 tests on 3 different days, and they were all negative. Doctor said he thinks it's just upper respiratory infection, probably viral. I went on Tuesday. He said, you know, I'm on the other side of it. It's just clearing out at this point. I seem to have fought off whatever the brunt of it was. So basically just coughing up junk, clearing it out. It's not terrible. It's just kind of generally uncomfortable. Like coughing a lot and sneezing a bunch and, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, a lot's been going around. But yeah, he came home last Monday, with a slight fever. So we kept him home on Tuesday and Wednesday last week. And then, we sent him back Thursday. On Wednesday, I started feeling it, just general kind of miserableness. Thursday, I started having a little bit more, and then Friday, I actually had to take off work, part of the day, because I was just, like, wiped out. So, trying to see where I'm at. So I just did these 4 here. But yeah, it's just been the last, you know, week. I think the peak of it was Friday or Saturday last week, so I'm hoping that I just continue feeling better. Oh yeah, your mom's feeling, that's not good. I need to go one more here. Yeah, but otherwise he's doing much better. He's got his fall festival at daycare tomorrow. So I think he's gonna wear his little, we got him a dinosaur costume. So I think we're gonna put that on him. So he'll look adorable. And then Saturday, I think we're planning to go to like a car show. We're gonna meet up with my mom and her husband. And then Sunday we have like a bunch of our friends and stuff. We're all getting together on like a Zoom call. Yeah. Yeah, he's a fun age right now. He's just wild. But yeah, so I think Saturday this car show, Sunday we're doing so we have a bunch of people in our, you know, friends group who have October birthdays. My husband, our friend Tony, our friend Mike, David, you know, bunch of us. And so we're going to have like an online virtual birthday celebration. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to order Mike's gift. So we're going to do that Sunday. But yeah, Terrible Twos, he got busted yesterday when I went to pick him up from daycare. Right as I walked in, he was pushing another kid. I was like, excuse you, sir? That is not good baby behavior. We don't push people, you know? So, apparently, sorry, I'm counting. Apparently him and his buddy, there's another little boy in his class who they're just, they hang out and, you know, follow each other around and get into trouble all the time. So, the teacher had asked David, my son, to put away, it's like a scoop, like a, you know, just like a toy scoop. Kind of looks like an ice scoop. And he said, no, and he threw it. And so the other little boy went over and picked it up, and David was like, no, 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 like yelling at him, like not to pick it up. And so when the other kid did, he walked up behind him, and that's when I came in the room. Like I walked in right as he was like pushing the other kid, because the other kid had picked up the little scoop. And I was just like, oh. And she's like, it's all right, you know, this is a phase. You go through it. And I'm like, I know, it's just, ugh. So, yeah, we had a interesting night last night. We got him a dino costume, you know, for Halloween. And when he came home from daycare yesterday, we were like, oh, let's put it on him, you know, to try it on to make sure it fits and make sure he can get in and out of it, you know, stuff like that. So we put it on him, and he just like had a meltdown. He just wanted nothing to do with it. He was pissed off at the world, threw himself on, like we took him upstairs. We have, in our walk-in closet, we have like a giant full-length mirror. So we took him up there to see it, and he was just like not interested. So he threw himself on the ground. He was crying, you know, just carrying on. I finally went in or Chris went in and picked him up and brought him out, you know, like into our room, and he was still crying, and we're like, what's going on, buddy? And he just like crawled on his like hands and knees back into the bedroom or back into the closet, and he looks like this like sad little lizard. I was like, oh, buddy. And then he just laid on the floor and cried. He just was done. So I went in and like sat with him until he like calmed down, and then we came out and, you know, had some food, and he felt better. But yeah, it was the cutest, saddest little thing to watch. He was just like, no. So that was yesterday. We'll see how he goes tomorrow, because they're allowed to wear a costume tomorrow if they want. The only prerequisites is that, oops, hang on, sorry, I did that wrong. Shit. I went through the wrong. Yeah, so the only prerequisites is like we have to write their name on all their costume parts, and then like no toy weapons, so no, you know, guns or knives or anything like that, which makes sense. I'm like, that's fine. He's a dinosaur. He's not, you know, rawr. He doesn't have any weapons, so we're good with that. So I'll see how he's feeling in the morning. If he wants to wear it, fine. If not, fine. He doesn't have to. So, little man. But yeah, what's going on with you? How's all your logo stuff going? You still working on those, or, you know, what's happening in that front for you? All right, just did all of these guys. Yeah. Whoops. So, otherwise, yeah, everything's just normal. Oh. You have a new laptop or you have to get a new laptop? New tech is always stressful but fun. Have. Okay. So you gotta get everything set back up. Yeah, I'm excited. Tomorrow night, I'm supposed to be playing in a game with Ms. Gloom called Brindlewood Bay. It's a roleplay, like a tabletop roleplay game where you play old ladies who are part of like a murder mystery book club. But you solve like real life mysteries in your little town. And I think it's labeled as like a cozy dark RPG. And then so you're, as my husband put it, we are old lady Scooby-Doo gang with Cthulhu, because it does have like eldritch horror aspects and vibe. So pretty pumped about that. My maven is Effie Gray. She was married for 38 years. Her husband died of a heart attack, and it kind of upset her. She was a teacher, so soon after that she retired from teaching, trying to figure out what to do with her life, because up to that point she'd done like everything with her husband, and now she was all alone. Since her daughter's, grown and married, has her own life. So she retired and went out on her own and found herself in Brindlewood Bay. She dresses like like a speed walker, so kind of like sporty, sort of sporty attire. Very casual. She her hobby is building model cars, which she likes to always try to enter in all of the art galleries in hopes that they'll put her cars on display, because she just thinks that would be cool. And she's old, so she's like, rejection, what? I don't care. You reject me, that's on you, man. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to play her tomorrow. And I haven't played Brindlewood Bay yet, so excited to try out a new game. So, yep, otherwise, normal. Still reading the same book I was reading, I don't know, like a month ago, which I wanted to finish by now, but here I am, not done with it. Boop. Giving it my bestest. Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna do let's do a bunch of singles. All my single ladies. It's not what I'm actually listening to. Just love. Sing. Just one big family. Got any plans for Halloween? if you celebrate. We are going to dress up and take the little guy around the neighborhood. Probably just around the block, you know, because he's only 2. That is a long walk for him. And then we're gonna go hang out front with our neighbors. So, and hand out candy. Yeah, I think the plan is that, like, we'll both dress up and, like, one of us will take him kind of, like, around one way, and then the other one will take him and go, like, the other side of the street. If he's, you know, still going. So, figured we'd see how far he'll go. Our costumes are dinosaur riders. So we've got like the blow up ones where there's like a dinosaur underneath and it looks like we're like riding him. Because why not? Been up plenty like me. Alright, I think. Alright, so I tried the pin stitch on the start. And I want to try it again. So, and it doesn't matter where I try it because this is going to be covered. Oh, I still got a bunch of thread. Never mind. Let me finish the thread. The advantage I've seen to doing the... Oh, I'm way too old for trick-or-treating as well. Dude, I'm in my 30s. But, you know, I got a 2-year-old that, you know, I gotta introduce him. So the advantage, as I was saying, to doing a pin stitch, from what I can tell, is you don't have to flip this over. I am nearing 40. I am 35, so I'm, like, not nearing it, but I'm not far either. Although, in January, I turned 36, so I will then be, I guess, technically nearing it. I didn't realize you were that old, man. Good. Yeah, I'm only 36. Or only 35. I'll be 36 in January, so closer. And then this row goes all the way across. And then I'll stitch it off. We'll see if we can do another pin stitch. This is a perfect project to try these on because it's my project, so I don't have to worry about, like, you know, making it look goofy when I gift it to somebody else. Like, you know, if it's got some weird threading or something going on, like, it's just for me, you know, to hang up I'm gonna put it in our game room. So, not looking forward to it. It's just an ember. I'm not too worried. I mean, it's just another year. What is this thread sticking out here, I wonder? I don't see anything that's causing that, so it must just be a weird, like, fluff. I don't know. We'll see if I can do the little pen stitch. So I think on the last stitch I'll try it. We'll see if I can disguise it as like a regular stitch. Alright, so I'm going to come up. And then I want to go down in the middle. I don't know if this is right. There's only one way to find out. I don't think this needle's thick enough, or sharp enough. Ew. Come on. Just pushing right on the thread. Okay, maybe I will not do that. Maybe it just won't do it there. Alright, let's see if I can do it like at the next. Yeah, this one will be covered. Okay. Alright, so you go up. You go up. And you go over. And then you go up through the middle again. If I can find it. Up through the middle. And then you go down to the other side. And then you come back up through them. And you're good. Seems to hold. And you just cut it really close. Woo. So question. I'm gonna do this thread because I want to keep going with this black right now. But when I'm done with this black thread, would you be at all interested in watching me set up like a card for my next project? Like, is that something that people are interested in seeing? Or more stitching? Or I don't know, anything else? I might switch to, if that's not interesting and you just want more stitching, I might switch to my Stitch the Situation project, because I need to make some progress on that. If I can actually get this threaded. It never feels out of place. You're still probably working. And 9 to 5 job. So it gives you help, it gives you. Oh, come on. Trying to get this thread is not. These aren't. Sorry, these, I didn't realize these were magnetic. Huh. Learn something new every day. Yeah, I had no idea these scissors were slightly magnetic. It's not a very strong magnet, but it's more than I realized. So, base up, it gives you help, it gives you help. Alright, come on, thread. Why are you being like this? Go through the... Dropped it. Yes, I lick my thread like a damn goblin. Come on. Okay, there we go. Gosh, that took way too long. Alright, so... Whoop, not that one. Let's see. Come in here next to this guy. Oh, I did that. I already did it wrong. You go from the front. Durr. Alright, so you go from the front. And you leave a tail. And then you come up. And then you go back through. You split the thread, as she says. At least the one lady I watched. That's what she said. Split the thread. And then you go back through. And you come up, And then you go back there and you split the thread. I was like, okay. And you pull it, and that's it. And then you take this and you snip it. And you're good to go. Look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing. Y'all. I could pretend I know what I'm doing. I don't. I don't have a clue. But here we are. Alright, and then you just go ahead and you continue cross stitching like normal. Alright. It's just gonna be Owen. And this one's gonna be a little bit thicker because it's got those two. I probably shouldn't have done it that way, but that's fine. Also, the lady I was watching do this was very, very talented. I feel very awkward when I'm like coming with my left hand like to do it, and she was just like totally just stitching away like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. See, I was just, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Just skip that one when I come back. And then you gotta do one more. What you say? Oh. Oh, the best. What you say? I kind of like this. I can stitch myself something cool. I can try some different like starting and finishing techniques. You know, just to see what I like, what I don't like. Things like that. So I think this is going to be a good project in general. Okay. So do the next one and then skip one. So what, JB, if you're still hanging out, what kind of prompted getting a new laptop? Did the older one have issues or just time for an upgrade? Ooh. Because you wanted it? There is no wrong answer. I'm just curious. Birthday? We're gonna do single guys. All the single ladies. All my single ladies. Again, not what I'm actually listening to. What did she say? My attention. Sorry, I'll try to get back on the camera a little bit more. Taste of her cherry chapstick. Which way did I just end? It felt so wrong. It doesn't mean I'm in love too. Alright. Alright. It's the last one there. So okay. Gotta stay hydrated, yo. Come here. Come here. Thread. One. Two. Three. One, two. Sorry, my nose is running a little. Two. Three. Two. Got three again. Two. Three. And then one more row that has two. And then I will stitch back up to that row. So that'll be all of these. All of these. Let's go and fill these bad boys back in. Do 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 do. She's nice like someone talks like this and Jen. Dee-doo. Now she's sacking them out whole vacation through the constellation. Come on. There we go. I met a man who was too afraid to fly, so I never did land. Listening to some Train. Drops of Jupiter. I saw them in concert before they were really popular. They opened for them, and Seven Mary 3 opened for Matchbox 20. My cousins took me to see it because they had an extra ticket. One of their friends, I guess, like last minute kind of bailed, so they wound up with an extra ticket, and I got to go. I think I'm just gonna go to there and just go row by row for a bit. I know I'm saying that like you guys know what I'm talking about, but yeah. I'm gonna go to there. That spot. Na, 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 na. Nice big block. I'm almost done on my Stitch the Situation project. I'm almost done with the border, which is pretty exciting because then I can start with the like the interior. You know what? There's one more, so I might as well do that guy. And then work my way back. Work it. She says, oh, I skipped one. Dance politely back at you. You smile politely right on through. Right goes left and you stay right. Did I go lost a friend? Then I know how to say. Oh, I might get to 200 stitches on this one tonight. We'll see. So this black color has a total of 543 stitches, I think it was. Oops. And I'm down to 315 left as of 2 rows ago. This one's just gonna go straight across until I run into the next row. Get back in there. Get in there. Get in there. Alright. Sorry. I accidentally pulled another color through. And I know how to save a life. Then I know how to save a life. Bum, bum, bum. How to save a life. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend. I know. Lost a friend somewhere. Then I know how to save a life. Save a life. Do 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 do. All right. I am up to 183 stitches now. Alright, so I need to do 4. one. Little bug. We've had some fruit flies getting in the house lately. Little shits. You make, oh my God. 2. 3, 4. And then skip 1 and do another 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, let's stitch these back. Three. All right. From Colombia. Country. Got a single. Suicidal. Suicide is over. This beautiful girl. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish these 3. Yep. And then I'll try another one of those like pin stitches again. All right. Come up. Do this. up. Alright. Yeah, I guess you can't really see it, so. Alright, so that is 200 exactly today. I don't know if y'all can see. 200 exactly on this one. Phone, come on. Let me check on my son. He is sleeping. I'm gonna take a little break at least, because I'm gonna switch out this light. It's kind of dying on me. You know, stretch, get some water. I'm gonna see if Miss Gloom wanted to work on our characters, if she needed help still. And then maybe I'll be back if she didn't want to. Okie dokie.
computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.